Christian, you're sort of painted into a corner here, but can you get out of it?
Yeah, we'll be all right. Got to go protect home court, and then we'll come back here, and we've won here before, so we got to do it again.
How do you explain that stretch in the fourth where you just couldn't buy a bucket?
It's got to be better. We got to help Nicole out. We got to hit a shot. Thought we got a lot of good shots. We just didn't hit them, and they hit shots when they needed to, and we didn't.
Is there anything to gain? I mean, you had 2 games you could have easily won. What do you learn from that?
I mean, yeah, like you said, we could have easily won, but, they made more plays than us, and that's what matters. They're hitting shots when they need to hit shots, and we didn't tonight. But the good thing is we get to go home, we get to take care of home court, and then come right back.
You guys have done such a great job defending Shea most of the series. What do you think was it? How was he able to get rolling in the second half, and especially down the stretch there?
I think we got to be better with our communication. But we get a couple easy ones early, but I think overall we've done a pretty good job. Just had a couple moments where we let up a little bit.
Christian, last round we were talking about how hard it is to close out a team. Now the tables are turned and you're trying to keep them from closing you guys out. What's it going to take to extend this series to Game 7?
I think we've put ourselves in good spots every game. Just got to close the deal. We got to hit shots, when they matter. We got to step up, make right plays, take care of the ball, and just be better down the stretch. Like you said, 2 games in a row, we were in a great spot, and then we didn't close the deal.
This team is known for closing the deal. You've done it for years now. Why is it not happening at this point?
I think they hit shots and we didn't. I think down the stretch, and I think that a lot of times is a big deal. But there's a lot of times we had it, at 7 and 8. We just couldn't stretch it to 10. So we got to do a better job when we do make those runs, make another run, and stay on top of it. And we will. We'll go home. We'll get a win, and we'll be right back.
What can you guys take away from the parts of the game where you guys were in control and up double digits?
When we're taking care of the ball, we're guarding, and we're rebounding. That's when we're good. We're communicating, we're flying around, making the ball go where we want it to go, and then we're rebounding. That's when we're good. We got to do that more often. Like I said, we get the lead to 7, we get it to 5. We just don't stretch it to 10 or 12. So we got to be better when we do get those leads to go on another run and stay poised, keep taking care of the ball, keep getting back. I think once we get those leads, they like to push the ball, and we haven't got back and set our defense.
Is that the big difference, just not getting back and maybe losing some poise?
Yeah, I think just, taking care of the ball, slowing down. Once we get the rebound, make sure we get a good shot every time.
Joe obviously had a monster night. Is there a feeling of like a blown opportunity because you can't cash in on that type of performance?
No, because he can do it again. We've seen it time and time again. We know the player he is. We know the player Jamal Murray is, and we got a lot of guys that I think need to hit more shots, and guys that will hit more shots. I think, like I said, we've been in a really good spot. We just didn't make enough down the stretch, but we will, and that guy can do it again. So we know we have a chance.